Can AI solve your problems? We'll see. Let's discuss. And in the end, by the end of this video, you may change your perspective about AI's capabilities in terms of addressing challenges across disciplines and overall. Richard Bach's quote on problems may influence on your views to problems overall, and then we will see it in the context of AI. As Richard Bach said, one of one of the greatest American writers, every problem has a gift with it. There is a gift with every problem. This can fundamentally change your perspective about problems, approaching it from a more optimistic point of view, like seeing the positives of that and trying to better understand surface level problems and deep level issues. But even if it's on a deeper level, it can still have the gift that Richard Bach said, and that gift is your resilience, adaptability, flexibility, like cognitive flexibility, when each challenge you overcome can contribute to your cognitive and emotional flexibility and resilience. In terms of AI, artificial intelligence, problems become something different. The philosophy of AI may discuss this in a profound way, especially in recent times. And there's a bigger attention on AI, not only as a technical tool, not only as a data-driven tool, but also as a sphere of human consciousness, interaction with human and AI consciousness, so to speak, algorithmic consciousness. In what ways can AI solve your problems? First of all, I do believe that artificial intelligence can truly alleviate, solve various challenges for humans. But what's important here is the sense of proportion. Otherwise, AI will become a problem itself. So overuse of everything becomes a new challenge. That's important to remember. What refers to what kind of support can AI provide? It depends on who you are, what your goals are, what your problems are, what type of problems you are dealing with. These are daily challenges, field-specific issues, etc. Let's approach this from an interdisciplinary perspective, as I often do in my research projects, approaching issues from an interdisciplinary perspective. And in this case, collective insights, not only one discipline-specific insight, but across disciplines perspective can give you, comprehensive analysis of things. First of all, in terms of let's discuss the first field, psychology, for example. If you're a psychologist, AI can solve your problems in a following way. It won't change your knowledge. It can or replace it, but it can enhance your knowledge, reinforcing your cognitive capabilities. You can ask AI to give you more comprehensive tools or methods to enrich your methodological toolkits in terms of when you are working with with the visitors of psychological health, etc. And in terms of people who need psychological support, they can, or just mental health challenges. And overall, by the way, I am not a mental health professional. I'm just discussing this a bit more of a philosophical lens, and also overall approaching this interdisciplinarity through interdisciplinarity, and just trying to understand how can overall AI play a role in different disciplines and solve problems, professional level problems. If someone needs, for example, if someone deals with depression, etc., they can just not only psychological professional support, it may be useful, but also AI can be one of the first tools to help. I mean the following. Artificial intelligence can give you overall better understanding of like practicing emotional intelligence, while it doesn't have emotions, it can practice compassion, non-judgmental state to in a non-subjective way, objectively analyzing your issues and giving advice, which even, of course, you should use your best judgment to decide whether to accept that advice or not. But overall, it can become one of the first tools to listen to your complaints, challenges, or other difficulties, and just guide you in some ways. Of course, not as an ultimate tool, but it can definitely play a role to some degree. In terms of the field of information technology, it's far more relevant, of course. And in this sphere, AI tools can significantly solve your mathematical and other data-driven problems, bringing you new perspectives and coding capabilities. And when it comes to education, in educational sphere, you can use AI in a more comprehensive way. I am not talking about replacing education with AI, not. It can just be a supportive tool, but anything just gets quite enhanced. Students' epistemological and overall language, literature, and other subject-specific experiences become profound, become much more enhanced when you are using AI in the classroom. I'm a teacher myself, and I've practiced AI in an online setting in many times, using various activities, group activities, or for example, in language learning. You can teach, you can assign various tasks like vocabulary practice, grammar structures, etc., especially error correction, that students can write something like compose a text, maybe a short story, etc., and then AI gives feedback about that, pointing out their mistakes and giving non-judgmental, supportive, I'd say pedagogical level of feedback. And also for language learners, how can AI solve your problems if you are an English learner? It cannot make wonders, of course. You should take the effort, you should learn yourself, but it can help you in various ways. For example, it can give you perspective about your progress. It can tailor vocabulary according to your level. It can give you quite supportive and beneficial feedback, as I've mentioned, as well as create games to practice the language. And what's more, the voice mode of AI can help you practice your speaking skills. Although, of course, it's a bit different than with practicing with humans. But anyway, the voice mode can give you daily opportunities to keep your speaking skills alive. As you see, these are significant problem-solving skills through AI, and it can definitely help you regardless of your discipline, regardless of your life stage, your challenges, and it has to do anything with any kind of problem, at least on a psychological level. Of course, AI cannot give a professional level psychological consultation, although it's a bit debatable in recent times. But anyway, I think it's highly beneficial. It can really play a crucial role in problem solving. Overall, it more depends not only on AI, but also how you are using it. As I've mentioned, overuse of AI or like using it not efficiently may become a problem itself. What refers to problem solving overall, what is problem solving? Problem solving is your ability to evaluate, first of all, identify problems, evaluate them, try to identify the sources of problems, whether they are, what category they belong to, solvable or unsolvable, and what can you do about that? It's not only about the problem, but about your reaction to them. It comes again to the philosophy of consciousness, the philosophy of understanding, and the better your comprehension skills are, the easier each problem becomes, and challenges turn into opportunities. To sum up, AI is really a transformative tool, also in problem solving. It can enhance your creativity, your educational creativity, your even on a medical context, of course, if you have anything serious regarding any serious issues regarding health, of course you should go to doctor rather than ask advice from AI. But it can give you a significant level of high quality advice, given the symptoms, either mental health or physical health related. And overall, it's intelligence. I've also sometimes thought about this. What level is if we treated AI as a student, not a student, but overall its intelligence level, what it would be? Bachelor's, master's, PhD, postdoc, or something else? I think it's even beyond postdoctoral education, because AI knows all the information, even things that sometimes may lack in encyclopedias, or at least including all the encyclopedia level information, plus the processing skills. And of course, I highly value encyclopedias since childhood, but there's a difference. If encyclopedia offers the material, AI can act on it. AI can transform it, mixing it up with new ideas, with idea transformation, intellectual, cognitive, and educational transformation. Overall, AI can truly play an important role in problem solving, but it also hugely depends on how you are using it, why you are using it, and the way you are using it. Otherwise, it may become something less valuable than it should have been. So train AI to solve your problems, but first of all, one of the key things I'd like to mention in this video is the following. It's important to understand which problems can be solved through AI and which are beyond AI capabilities. And another important thing to tell this apart, to differ this, what kind of problems AI cannot solve. And this is wisdom. I'd say this is technological wisdom, and the philosophy of AI could have addressed this as an existential exploration of problems through AI, through technological sciences. So this much for this video overall, and you may share your thoughts in the comments, and if you'd like to follow the future videos regarding the philosophy of AI, philosophy of consciousness, literature, and something in between, you may subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.